What's up, people of YouTube? Here's Captain Louis. I'm doing a small video right now. It is concerning the release of Battlefield Hardline. As some of you may know, I'm actually a big Battlefield fan, and I just wanted to give my first shout out to my experience with the multiplayer. Sadly, it is not very good. I'll be honest here. As a Battlefield fan, as a Battlefield, kind of guy who always likes to see things going on, this is for me a big step back. I have a lot of reasons. I won't enumerate them all, but you'll understand what I'm seeing, and you'll see what I'm actually talking about in the gameplay footage that you'll be seeing right now. First off, I want to say that the cop versus police kind of theme is not feeling too much insensitive. It doesn't feel like I'm in a revolution or something. It's just like those are very, very bad crooks that are heavily armed, but we're missing a bit of the kind of really insensitive, the real form of being in a very big scale combat here. It just sounds like we're very armed police just shooting down bad people who just wants to rob money. And there's also a problem with the overall environment. It's mostly in city, very tight corners, very tight. It's so filled tightly in space that it's more likely like turning corners, shooting a few shotgun shells, a few CWR shells, and pouring down, running through on the corners, and it feels more like almost always like a team deathmatch. And I know there's like new modes, and you have to capture the money, get it back to your base, and there's new vehicles and shit like that. But overall, the environment, we're not seeing any desert, we're not in jungles, and it's very, very limited in time and space of what we were used to. So for me, that's kind of a big letdown. Another thing is that it's not destructible. Well, it is, but since there's no tank, there's no rockets, the mechanic don't bring rockets all the time. It feels like we're actually very tight, but there's no real sense of emergency. We don't feel like if I'm going into a building that it might actually collapse from damage and everything. No, if I'm going in the building, I can get my health there, riddle my stuff, and go back there. Any problem? There's no problem at this point. Another thing I need to tell is that there's a limited kind of weapons, to be honest. If I remember, there's about 5 per type, so like 5 carbines, 5 assault rifle, 3 or 4 snipers, and that's a very, very fucking low amount on what we're used to be frankly honest. And there's also this kind of slow progression, in each level, or at least when you're playing Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, when you're getting down things, the more enemies you actually bring down, the more you will actually unlock with your gun, and you will also have battle packs and new guns that will unlock with your levels. And this is actually get money, and with this money you can actually choose your weapon. But right now I'm level 5 and I got 14,000, which is not a lot, because for example, if I want a better sniper rifle, it's $50,000. So I have to get to level like something like 15, 20 to get the real amount to get there, and play a lot to have one sniper rifle, like stock. No, nothing on it, just a stock sniper rifle that deals a bit more damage. So, kind of feel like I have to play a lot with the shitty weapons. And yes, the first weapon are very, very shitty. They all, I think, all do the least amount of damage compared to the other ones. So, it's not really a good idea to bring this out. It's just like you need to really play to have some kind of chances. But if you see a 25, a guy level 25 there in front of you, he'll probably like smack you in a few seconds, and you won't know what hits you because he can deliver more DPS. So kind of a problem here. And there's like, I play Blood Money, and there's like this spike of money in this middle of the map, and we each have to get more money back to the base. And it's kind of weird because I feel like even if I'm in the robber or if I'm the actual police, I don't feel like I'm doing it's any different. I mean, I'm just running there, I'm getting my money, and then checking my back and going back to the base and just running in front, like that non-stop for 20 minutes, and doesn't feel very fresh, doesn't feel very nice. Maybe that money could go around the city. Maybe, you know, the police will actually spawn on it and the robbers could actually get to it or something like that. But no, blood money is just run in the middle and then go back to his place. And there's a lot of camping. I mean, like, if the police arrives there and, like, they've took actually the place, there are 3 or 4, there will probably 1 or 2 guys who are just like, fuck the money, I'm just gonna camp until they come back and I can shoot a few guys off, and then maybe I'll take the money later. I don't mind. I just want to shoot stuff. So there's a lot of camping there. I've seen some nice tools though. You have a grappling hook, you have crossbow, which actually makes you zipline. Kinda nice, but still, I don't see people using them. It's mainly run and gunning. And, you know, like, the special weapon is just basically a rocket. I just saw, like, I was in a team deathmatch. It's like, oh, special weapon. Oh, it's just a rocket. Like, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, any other Battlefield, actually. You could add that anytime. Now it's just, like, a special weapon you can have. Also, I have to get back to, there's no air vehicles for the moment. Yes, of course, there's like this light attack chopper and the transport chopper, but, you know, there's no jets, and there's no big Apache coming out and destroying everything in its path. Kind of missing the Battlefield feel here. It just feel like a mod. I know this is an old story, but feels like it's could have been released as an expansion pack and that would be it, and people would be glad with that. But at the $60 price tag, I mean, at this point I'm just like disappointed altogether of what it brings, and I'm not exactly convinced with the graphics. I have to tell you that it needs a lot of computer though, but graphically it doesn't really show it off. No tanks, like I told you. So yeah, they are jeeps with, you know, armored plates, and you know, you have a Gatling gun on it, but I mean, that's been there all the time, so I don't really feel like we need this. There's also something that really bothers me, is that the HUD is actually very big and poorly designed. It seems like on a 1080 screen, 1080p screen, and about 21 inch I think my screen is, it's really fucking big. It's like very present in my face, and I'm like looking at the buttons like that, and it's not very well designed. Could have been a bit smaller, could have been designed differently. I think I would actually appreciate it way more. So yeah, I'm actually at level 5, been playing 2 hours right now, total, but so far, sorry to say, but that's not Battlefield, that's not what we're used to do. I'm not feeling like I could be attacked by a tank. I don't feel like I'm going around it and putting some C4 on it and combat and helping my teammates getting their chopper back in action, and you know, just feel like I'm having some infantry mode over and over again, and that's missing the purpose. So I don't know if they're going to release tons of DLC, probably, but so far it doesn't feel like a Battlefield game to me. I'm sorry to say so, because I actually love Battlefield 3, and I like Battlefield 4 a lot more. For all it brings, like the new kind of commander mode and all the guns it brings to us and the upgrades and shit like that. I really liked it, but this kind of feels out of the track. I didn't play the single player though, so this might actually, I know they changed a lot of things and they put a lot of emphasis on it, so I actually think it might actually be worth a good try. But so far, disappointing, guys. I might do actually a big old review. But for those who are skeptical, you're right to be skeptical, and for those who absolutely need to play this game, I would say try to play the game from your friend's perspective, or try to, you know, get someone to play it with you. But $60, man, I'm sorry, not worth it for the moment. So this is Captain Louis. I'll do other reviews later. Probably complete this one for the single player, and then mix both together to have a single review. As usual, keep stabbing, and take care. Later. Katz is being an asshole right now because I'm recording. Sorry for that. Fucking Katz.